I'm listening to some cymbals that are being clashed on the drum set. When they hit it, you can almost just see the cymbal being hit in front of you. Planar Magnetic Drivers also has really good bass response. It also includes a set of tuning filters so you can adjust the frequency response slightly to more vocal-centric, neutral, or a more bassy type of in-ear monitors. Crisp is how I would describe it. When there is a clash on the cymbal, there's a clash, but when it ends very sharply. There's no muddling of extra sounds anywhere. Whatever happens in real life happens in these in-ear monitors. Realistic sounding, full of presence as if you're there, versus AirPod Pros. I don't feel there's as much presence in terms of sound quality. Although the accuracy is very good, the noise floor is very good, it's missing the presence a little bit. It also used these silver-plated copper wires. That's why you can see through it. And it's actually silvery inside. Now, I actually don't know how much that would matter to reduce the resistance of the wire itself, or if this actually improves it, but whatever gimmicky or not type of attributes they put in this thing, the end result is noticeable. I like this and I'm gonna keep on using this. When I say presence, it's just the way the earbuds emit sounds. If it's very uniform in the wave output, then it would feel like the sound is coming from outside in. So if you're listening to a concert, it would feel like you're there. When I got these, I tried a whole bunch of different audio devices. I'm not gonna name the brand on this. I thought I'd try out a CD because it's essentially uncompressed audio. It turns out I can't really use this CD player to test these headphones because the noise floor is a little bit too high. So this one is out the door. I then use this MP3 player. It's by no means a high fidelity MP3 player or anything. I'm not playing lossless music. At least this MP3 player did not have as high a noise floor, and I can actually hear the difference between different sets of headphones. The ones I compared to is this cheapy one, which is like $10 to $20 compared to the one that I'm going to review. And also I compared it to a set of AirPod Pro 2s. This is the Lightning version, not the USB-C version that can do lossless video to Apple Vision Pro. First thing, when I compared to a much cheaper set, you would think that headphones are headphones. It would play music just fine. But there is a huge difference. I've connected this pair of in-ear monitors to my camera so I can hear myself through this mic. If I put this bag over the microphone, and if I don't move it at all and I still speak to it, you can hear me just fine. It just sounds a little bit muffled. The difference between without this pocket and with this pocket is sort of an exaggeration to what this pair of earphones sounds like compared to these cheap ones. When the mic is in here, you can still hear me just fine, but there's some kind of attenuation of the audio. The sound quality is not as accurate. And so I was listening to my favorite music on this MP3 player. It was really good. I can hear the clarity. I felt more presence, definitely a lot more than this pair. This is something that you just have to try yourself. It's almost like watching high definition TV, 1080p, and then all of a sudden you switch over to 4K TV and you're like, how come it's so much clearer? You didn't realize there's so much detail in the same exact movie that you watched. Same thing with these. Let me unbox this and show you what's included. This is the right ear driver. It's clearly CNC machined from the outside. It has 2 pins for the wired connection. There's a port here. You have tuning filters right at the tip that you can unscrew open. Each driver weighing in at 9.7 grams. Interestingly, the other one is just tiny bit heavier at 10 grams. There's an accessory box here. And 9 different sets of silicone ear tips. You have vocal ear tips, which accentuates the trebles. Balanced ear tips, which does not accentuate anything, and also bass ear tips that heightens the bass sounds. The vocal one is shorter, balance is medium length. The bass one is a little bit longer. I'm going to attach the medium balance tip, just push it into place, and it locks it onto the neck. Very secure once it's on there. You also have this accessory box. Includes a card instruction manual, a QC card. It says HIDIZS. Nothing on the back. Open it up. Inside there's a cable and extra filters. There's a 3.5mm gold-plated plug. It splits off into 4 conductors, left, right, and 2 grounds. You'll notice the cable is kind of shiny. This is actually silver-plated. Silver plating is a little bit lower in resistance, and most of the current will travel on the surface of each conductor, so it's gonna be traveling on silver. The right one is usually red. It has 2 conductors here. You'll see this is in a loop style, and I'm actually disappointed to not see a direction for which pin to connect to the driver. I've beeped it out, and the outer conductor is actually the ground, and right here, not the inside one. So the right driver will say R on it. You want to connect it like this, so the ground will be closer to the earplug side or the front of the headphones. Same thing with the left side. You don't want to get it confused because you can easily connect it flip the other way, and the phasing will be a little bit off when you listen to your music. So it looks like you're supposed to twist it open like that and it comes out. And these are the two additional filters. One is silver, one is red. It comes installed with this pink one, which is the mid-range one. The silver one has no plastic mesh filter in front of it, whereas the pink and the red one has a plastic filter on top. Let me flip it over to the other side. All of these fit onto the driver, and all of them have 5 rings of holes, and all of them are threaded. The plastic filter in the red one is definitely a lot more finer pitch than in the pink one. The AirPod Pro's 2nd generation is a very good pair of wireless earbuds, completely wireless. They're noise canceling, very low latency. But when I compare to these in-ear monitors, I'd say the sound accuracy is very good. However, the in-ear monitors feel like there's more presence. The in-ear monitors also has next to no delay because it's using a piece of wire. The internal noise level wise, when you compare the two, it's non-existent for both of them. So when is it a good time to wear something bulky and actually go back to a piece of wire? It's when you have high quality audio, anything with 192 kilobits per second or higher. If you listen to something less than this, it's not going to matter too much because the audio detail is not in the audio file to begin with. You probably want a high quality audio player, an audiophile one, something that has a really no noise and highly accurate with low distortion digital to audio converter, a DAC. The DAC in this one is okay, but certainly there are better ones than this one out there. If you plug them in, the weight of these can eventually shake them loose. Like that, I guess. When I listened to some Rage Against the Machine, I was just listening to the audio. I was like, wow, this is super clear. I actually enjoyed the audio quality so much that I listened through several tracks in a row. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of my description of how good these are. If you guys are interested in this or the other products that I talked about in this video, check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time.